Raging Gale by James Ryan. Read by the author. Part the 163rd. The Governor's Assessment. Hope thought the governor of Nevis would seem bigger. Not that he was a small man. His long limbs and torso placed his head a good height above Samuel's, Abigail's, and hers. He stood half at attention, the potential for standing ramrod straight at a moment's notice evident, as would be expected from a man who had been a soldier some time ago, allowing him to command the high ground in the room. The diminution of the governor began as he started to move. His motion seemed slow to the point of sloth, not what Hope expected for someone in such high office. "The famous Captain Sanders," said the governor, his tone on the verge of boredom. "You've achieved some reputation among the survivors of your actions." Abigail's curtsy stopped in mid-motion. Hope noticed a look of confusion washing across her face. "Mind you," he continued, "as the fact that your actions would of course be more memorable than any man's atrocities on the seas for, well, obvious reasons." Hope watched Abigail clamp down on her jaw, trying to let the first, second, or third response to leap to mind come forth like a broadside. Of course, Samuel's recommendation carried some weight. His family's position and their aid to us in the face of the French actions on St. Kitts are deeds that more than make up for all the other considerations, and certainly work to your favor, madam. Hope noticed the mortification on both Samuel's and Abigail's faces, and wondered how they came before this man to suffer such callous remarks. "Mind you," the governor continued, sounding as though he was annoyed at his nap being interrupted, "your offer to place your ship in His Majesty's service, considering your previous actions, I must, of course, inquire as to your motives for seeking license from me." "Your Excellence," said Abigail, "I was under the impression that your office was amenable to all offers of assistance, especially those that would, as I understand, be of benefit to the colony." "Yes, my reputation. Almost as well discussed as yours. So tell me of your vessel." "Well, the Raging Gail is able to close and pounce upon any vessel she spots, and carries 14 guns to bring down her quarry." "I see. We are, of course, discussing merchant vessels, as opposed to, say, warships, then?" "Why, sir, we would not be profitable in our ways were we to choose our engagements poorly." "Yes, well, and how profitable have you been? Have you kept account of your ventures?" Abigail started to say, "For the full accounting to the last shilling. I can send word to fetch a member of me crew that—" "And this person?" the governor asked, indicating Hope. "Well," injected Samuel, "she is the woman who introduced me to Captain Sanders, making her the intermediary between my family and the ship." The governor looked her up and down with a very calculating, greedy eye. Hope felt a wave of disgust as she guessed why his attention seemed to be focused on her so intently. "Your Excellency," Hope managed to find the courage to say, not appreciating the governor's gaze going up and down her body, "is there some matter my presence here affects with regards to the letter of marque?" He replied, looking her up and down twice before continuing. "You seem to be a very healthy young lady, if I may say so." She felt bile building in her stomach, ready to burst like cannon shot from her if his perceived intentions proved true. "Thank you for taking this moment with me. If you want to keep up with new chapters as they get posted, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications for when pieces go up."